All right. All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to learn about the START routine. Now, with the START routine, it's an example of how to get a child to comply when you have a request of them. I'm going to show you an example of how it looks when the child is compliant and how it looks when the child is not. And I will do a role play demonstration with you first, and then afterwards we'll break off into small groups, groups of 3. There will be a parent, a child, and an observer, and then after everybody has had an opportunity to try in that role, the roles will rotate. Okay, so if you look on page 53 of your workbook, it kind of outlines how the START routine works. You will give an instruction, you'll wait 5 seconds for a response. The child will either do as asked, and then you will praise them, or the child will not do as asked. You will repeat the instruction, wait another 5 seconds. If the child does as asked, then you will praise them for that. If they do not do as asked, then you will do logical consequences, which is a timeout or a break from the situation. So what we're going to do is I'll play the parent first, and you'll play the role of the child. So you're going to sit here and pretend like you're playing with something, and I'm going to ask you to stop what you're doing and move on to the next routine. Okay? And the first time you will be compliant so that we can demonstrate how that looks, and the second time you will be non-compliant and we'll demonstrate how that looks. All right? And then we'll switch and you'll have the opportunity to try the parent role. Okay? All right, so Latasia, I need you to stop playing with your coloring book and go wash up for supper.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Now, as you can see, that's the easy part. However, we're not always going to encounter easy situations, so this time you're going to resist me the first time, okay? Latasia, it's time for you to put away your coloring books and crayons so that you can wash up for supper. Latasia, it is time to put up your coloring books and crayons so that we can wash up for supper. All right, Latasia, since you chose not to listen to me, we're going to have to go do a timeout now. So come on and let's do that. All right, you don't have to actually get up, but now we're going to pretend that we're coming back from the timeout, and I'm saying, now, Latasia, are you ready to put up your coloring books and crayons so that you can wash up for supper?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. It's very nice of you to comply with me and us be able to get ready for dinner on time. Okay, so you see there, we were able to use praise at the end because you did as you were asked. And my mistake, I should have praised during the first run around when we practiced and you were compliant the first time. Okay, so now it's your opportunity to play the role of the parent, and I'll be the child.
Marie, I want you to stop reading your book and go wash your hands and get ready for dinner.
Okay.
Thank you. That was very nice of you to listen the first time.
Okay. Very good, very good. Now let's try it again with me being the non-compliant child.
Marie, I want you to stop reading your book and go wash up for dinner.
Oh, but it's getting really good, Mom.
Marie, I want you to stop reading your book and go wash up for dinner. All right, Marie, since you don't want to listen, we're going to put your book away and you have to go sit in timeout.
All right. And then we come back from timeout.
Now, Marie, it's time to put up your book and get ready for dinner.
All right, Mom.
Thank you for listening and putting your book away.
Now you did an excellent job with the positive feedback with the praise afterwards. I'm really impressed with that. Now the rest of the group, we're going to break off, count off 1, 2, 3. Ones are going to play the parents this time around, 2s will be the children, and 3s will observe. And the job of the observer is going to be to kind of give positive feedback, but also suggestions for what can be improved in the future, okay? We'll have about 5 minutes for everybody to have an opportunity to try that. After that 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and switch roles and do that for 5 minutes, and then one more time for 5 minutes so everybody has an opportunity to do each. All right, so let's go ahead. We've got 15 minutes for the full exercise. That's the end of Competency 1 role play. Self-evaluating. I feel that I interacted well with the mom. I feel that I was able to demonstrate both ends of the competency. However, I did forget to use positive praise with that one. So